Okay, am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
And the screen is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we were till the manufacturing engineer, manufacturing engineering. What is their job function? Then we had the packaging engineer. What they are doing? They study and develop optimal ways of creating packaging that can protect equipment and components during shipping, handling, and storage. Okay, understood this thing? Like what is the packaging engineer? What they are going to do? They will study and develop different ways or methods of creating. Supposed to you have a big machine or those machines which are you cannot keep them inside your buildings or the structure. So it is obviously there is no structure when you are just beginning to make the structure, or maybe there are structures already made, but you're using the machines for different works. In that case, what you will be doing, you will be that means the packaging engineer, what he is going to do, he is going to develop different ways, or already whichever ways are already there, they are going to do what they are going to use those and create those packagings for the equipments and components, how to protect your that machines or during shipping or handling of the storage, and also in the storage of your goods or materials for your construction, whatever materials you're bringing, right? Whatever material, suppose a very big construction work you're getting, a big project is there, and obviously there will be materials also, large number of large quantity of materials will also be brought on the site. Okay, but sometimes what may happen that during the construction, like for an example, like during now this corona time, what is happening, suppose during this construction period you have brought the materials also on the site, but due to some consequences, the consequences will be like that, like the construction has to be stopped, but the materials are already brought, so there have to be some packaging and storage, these things, right? There's have to be some good methods of your storage or handling of those materials, such that they are safe whenever next the construction is going to start. whenever the next construction is going to start, again it is going to continue, then we can use those material, and those materials are not wasted. Otherwise what may happen, sometimes if you simply just throw your cement bags outside, there may be the rainy seasons. Suppose you had to leave the site, the big project was there, you had left your materials like that, and then you went, what will happen? There will be rain, there will be hot, there will be humid. Okay, the temperatures will be changing outside, so your material quality is going to deteriorate obviously. And if it is kept in the rain also, suppose 2 3 days it is on the rain only, obviously the strength is going to be affected, and it is going to set, your the cement, etc. Or the same thing goes for your other materials also, like suppose for compaction purpose, if you had made the some admixtures you have bought and kept like that. Okay, so the packaging engineer's work is that to store and protect the create packagings, different packagings. Okay, so quality control engineer, what I said you, I think in the very beginning also there, I think in the previous slide I was talking. Like here now, quality control engineer, what they'll do, they will monitor and assure the overall quality of the components and materials. Like suppose you are bringing the, I think you people were on the fourth sem, right? Yeah, you were there. I was telling you about your, I had taught you about this thing. We were doing the presentations. You were giving the presentations on the testing of materials, right? Like the testing of cement, testing of sands, testing of bricks, testing of aggregates, okay, soils, etc. So what happens? Quality control engineer. What is the work of this quality control engineer? They are going to test your those materials, and they are going to give the remarks like this material is okay and according to the Indian standard, or different IS codes which are required for your different materials. According to that IS code, your this material is perfect and can be used for this particular construction work. Okay, so the basic quality control engineers job is what, to check the quality of the materials, okay, which are to be used in the this thing, the construction work. Okay, then we have the reliability engineer. What he is going to do, he is going to analyze and test components and systems to assure that they will continue to operate within expected performance level over the life of the product. Okay, so safety engineer, what does they do? They will monitor and manage the manufacturing facilities and the products to prevent hazards from inadvertently inadvertently being designed into the process or system that could cause injury to personnel and users, or that may cause unintended impact to the system or components. Okay, so the safety engineer, what is the main work? He is going to manage all those things. Okay, like if during the construction work somebody, okay, some during the manufacturing facilities or during some construction related work only, there are some so you have what, he is going to check those things. Okay, so here where it is, yeah, so facilities and the product to prevent hazards from inadvertently being designed into the process or system that could cause injury to person. Okay, so the safety engineer, the main, his function is what? His main function. Okay, somebody is reading in the log. So his main function is what? The main function of the safety engineer is to monitor and what he'll be doing, like he'll be manufacturing those, or he'll be helping in those facilities to provide those facilities such that what happens, there is no sometimes what may happen, there may be some unintentionally some accidents may be caused, some accidents may take place in your site, construction site. So to prevent those, or what is going to be done by the safety engineer, they're going to monitor and manage the manufacturing facilities, how to do the manufacturing processes and the working processes of the systems. Okay, so they're going to see those things. Then we have the system engineer. System engineer determines the top level system layout and allocates requirement downward to subsystem components. System engineers, we see the all the systematic things are going on, not like from the top level to okay. So whatever is required in the construction work, so that systematically it is going on now, the system engineer is going to check. Then we have the test engineer. They will develop test processes and procedures to assess that the product or system developed meets its overall performance requirements. Same like the quality, but quality will check the materials, quality engineer, but test engineer will do the testings. Okay. On the basis of that test, your quality engineer will tell you the quality, whether it is okay or not. Okay. One other classification approach that maybe here are the examples. Okay. So these are other examples of industry-focused engineering titles and functions. Whenever you are going and working in some industries, okay, when we are going in some industries and working here, the specializations, yeah. So what are the job functions of different, this kind of engineers? The titles will be given to you. So you may think, what is the role of that engineer? So that is agriculture engineer. They will be developing and seeking to improve the efficiency and yields of farm and crops. How much they will. This is basically, it will be helpful in your irrigation purposes, because you have irrigation engineering also, right? So in that cases, agriculture engineering will also help. Okay, so we have automotive engineers are also there. What they are doing, automotive engineers, they work to create safe and reliable vehicles by focusing on specialty knowledge surrounding chassis and vehicle dynamics, powertrain design, and noise and vibration reduction. Then we have the biomedical engineer. This will seek to apply the principles of engineering to. I think these things you can just go through. I'll share the notes with you all regarding this. You can just, when you go once, you can understand the functions, job functions of various specializations, okay, in engineering. Whether you're in marine naval engineering, mine, geological engineering, or petroleum. Petroleum, obviously, they'll be dealing with your extraction and transportation of oil and natural gas. Okay, you know these things. Marine, they'll be in the naval engineering. Okay, they'll focus on your naval engineerings. Then mining and geology, obviously, they are dealing with the geological portions like geology, extraction of minerals, etc. Okay. Then we have, these are the role of architects we have already discussed in the previous class. So the term architect has been in existence for many centuries. These things are the architects. What are the main advantages? You can, if you go once, you'll understand. Very broadly, the roles performed by an architect might include this. That means assisting the client to prepare a strategic brief, carrying out feasibility studies and options, advising on the need to appoint other professionals. Okay, then we have preparing applications for statutory approvals. All these are your regarding the, the architect. These are the works of your architects. Okay. That is, first of all, they'll meet the client, they'll prepare the strategic plan. Then, whether the plan according, suppose they'll ask the client what they want, how they want, and after that, once they get that, they'll be checking whether it is feasible or not. Those things which the client has said to them, whether that is okay or not, whether that will be available or not on the particular site, okay, or on the particular structure. Then what they are going to do, they are going to advise on the need to appoint other professionals. Yeah, that means the architect, what they're going to do, they're going to assess the client. Then according to the client's demand, they're going to check whether it is okay or not, that comfortable or not they are. That means whether on the particular structure, the already made structure, or whatever they want to make the structure, if um, according to the structure of required by the client, if some of the things are not feasible, then what they're going to do, they're going to advise that this engineer is required, or that engineer, structural engineering will be required, engineer will be required for the construction of that building, steel structure engineer or the RCC structure engineers, etc. Okay, because they may not be doing that as architects. Okay, so the analysis and design portion has to be done by your, and they have to take an idea by from the engineer regarding this. Okay, then we have the contribution to the preparation of the project or brief, you can say. Okay, planning, applications, all these things are the role of your architects. Role of a builders also, I think we had done, but these are in details. You can just go through. I had in short, I think said in the first class about the builders role. Then we have the architect's role, but these are in details, so you can go through these details. I'll share the notes. Okay. So builders works with this. Okay, builders has to make sure that everything happens just when is ideally this responsibility begins well before the first shovel breaks. For advantage, once the plans are complete, the builder has to work with local zoning and board authorities. Professional builders also have close relationship. Okay, so the builder's work is what they will take the contract, and then what they are going to do, they are going to build the building for them. Okay. Once the project is under the way, the builders will manage the skills, really make a difference. That means opening. Professional builders also are going to then become a builder is a source of ongoing work of those. They have to take the the update or the status of those contractors. Prices offered to the builders will likely to be less than the prices offered to anyone else. Builders will build your building structure at a lesser cost as compared to your structures. Okay. Hey, listen, one thing. I think these things I'll share you the notes. You can just go through this. These are just the job functions, and these are easy to understand. You'll just read once. In short, I have discussed everything in the previous class also. So these are in details. Just need to know. You just go through these ones. Okay. I have a short meeting right now, so I think I have to leave the class. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
And one more thing, attendance you have given in that first class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I share another link now, or that link only I'll take for both the classes? Hmm?
Share one more, ma'am.
One more. Okay, let me share them. Then I'll stop taking that attendance with first class now. Next class, I think we have on Monday. Na? The next class will be doing little bit of the force, the determinacy of the structures, etc. A little bit of problems. We'll go with theory little and just little bit, and then introduction to the forces, force diagrams, etc. Okay, then we'll be doing the some important problems which you need to know, that is very important for all of you. This is for first class, right? I'm sharing here wait in the group, not group, sorry, here in the class. I'm sharing you the link. Ready? base 02. I have shared the link. You can go and give the attendance there. Um,
Hello, ma'am.
mm.
It is showing you have already responded.
Huh? Pardon?
Yes, ma'am. It is showing you have already responded.
No. You try again once.
Okay,
I
ma'am.
have opened the link now. Showing same or what?
Yes, ma'am. Same. It is
Okay,
already. You
now
have
you
already
try.
responded.
Yeah, now you try. Done now? Done? Now you're able to give the attendance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think everybody can go to the link and give your attendance. And today we'll leave here now. I have a small meeting now. Okay, and then we'll meet on the Monday next class and we'll do some problems on that. Okay. Uh, Thank you. You can, those who have given attendance, you can leave.